As a high school football coach, I'm always looking for devices or training methods to get bigger, faster, and stronger. I came across the Dynavision D2 machine, which basically trains the eye muscle. 3, 2, 1, and go.
To me, it sounded crazy, but the more he showed me, it really, has a tremendous impact on my hand-eye coordination. This machine gives you, your weak points, so I can see where I'm weak at, where my eyes are a little slow. So usually, for most people, it's down low, where the kicks would be coming from. My scores are continually improving.
Oh, 89.
It's exciting to see him get involved and really have my back. He's given me every advantage I can have to be the best I can be.
94. Oh, yeah.
Trevor Morrison has visions of winning another state championship at Archbishop Murphy High. Visions of a future playing baseball on a scholarship at Oregon State. But in this moment, his actual vision is simply getting stronger.
He's keeping his eyes on that screen in the middle, and he's just letting his peripheral vision pick up where the light is located.
At the Sports Reaction Center in Bellevue, Morrison is training his eyes on a Dynavision light board, originally developed for brain rehab for stroke patients. Now it's expanded into the sports world, training athletes' reaction time, depth perception, cognitive abilities, and peripheral vision awareness.
I went back to batting practice and I've noticed that it almost looked like the ball was coming in slow motion.
It's about mastering a skill, and as they master that skill, the board allows us to make the next session more difficult.
And it's not just baseball. NASCAR drivers like Eden McClaw's Casey Kane and Redskins quarterback Robert Griffin III also work with the Dynavision technology, a system that's been instrumental in testing concussion effects as well.
So it shows 126 flights, and it shows that his average reaction time was 0.47 seconds. They're more aware of their environment, and they make decisions more quickly.
It just helped me a lot, and seeing the ball, locating balls, and just reacting to them better.
Coaches, parents, student athletes, my name is Marvin Jones, Riho Athletics. I'm here to talk to you about something that you never think about, and that is your eyes. We here at Riho Athletics have brought in state-of-the-art equipment called the Dynavision. We spend so much time and energy on training our bodies, running and throwing and lifting. But what about our eyes? Dynavision allows you to do that. It works on your cognitive skills. It works on your hand and eye coordination. This device is actually even used for patients who have had strokes, for some football players or players who've had concussions. So there's it's a wide range of programs that are actually used with the Dynavision. You ever just miss at the plate and just miss a pitch? It's your reaction. You didn't react to it in time. So what happened is that I'm at the plate, that ball got here, it was a little too late to react. I want to catch it out here. So you want to be able to get your reaction time down. If my reaction time is down, therefore I'm going to be able to react a lot faster at home plate. If I'm in the field, I see a ball, I see a ground ball, I can react to it a lot faster because I've worked on getting my reaction down. But it's training the eyes, the vision. It's so important that, and it's not just for baseball. Basketball, imagine basketball, you're playing point guard, peripherals. You can see the whole court when looking straight ahead because you're looking out here, you're not looking here, right? Because we're used to looking at things right in here because we're not using all of our eye muscles. We really don't. We think we do, but we're really not. Whatever you do to enhance your skill in your given sport, it's only going to make you that much better. If you can't see it, you can't hit it. Let's go again. See if you go faster this time. It's a good job using his peripherals, but I want to make sure you're hitting right to right and left to left. We here at Riho Athletes would like you to come down and give it a try. Come on out and try it, go through a session, and notice the results. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everybody. We're live at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Rookie orientation starts a week from today. The veterans on track Saturday, May 14th. The team's getting the cars ready to go. The drivers getting their minds and bodies ready to go. Here's Rich Nye.
80170. 2008 Indy 500 champion Scott Dixon prepares for the challenges of the Speedway. In a dark booth, Dixon trains his eyes and tests his reaction time in the midst of an intense cardiovascular workout.
In the heat of the moment, when your heart rate's so high, that's when you have to make the most difficult decisions. So, you know, it definitely correlates, and hopefully will help, you know, transfer to the car.
Dixon works out at Pit Fit Training with IndyCar rookie J.R. Hildebrand. The pair rotate intervals, running at about 11 miles an hour for a few minutes, then facing a hand-eye coordination challenge. The goal is to create an environment similar to the stress inside an IndyCar.
There's a lot of different facets to fitness, both physically and mentally, that we have to, you know, kind of do some different things to be able to, you know, work on and get better at.
After the driver gets his heart rate up, he immediately comes to the Dynavision board to test his focus and reaction time. The driver has to announce a 5-digit number that pops up on the screen, at the same time touching red lights that pop up all over the board.
It you know, focuses your brain on, you know, having to multitask and do something really quickly. You know, you're going to be driving down the front straight at Indy, having to watch your mirrors and, you know, see what's going on in the dashboard all at the same time, while being able to process all that information as quickly as possible.
Whether it's coming into the pits, whether it's making a split decision on track or passing a car, or, you know, fuel mileage, and, you know, all kinds of things, is trying to, you know, keep the mind clear and obviously process things faster will make your race a little bit easier.
2 1 2 3 1. Correct.
Pit Fit President Jim Leo has developed fitness programs for drivers for over 15 years.
This is going to help them train the vision, train the eyes as muscles to be able to see things around them without lifting their eyes off the front on the road, the track in front of them.
36520.
In 2 minutes, Dixon calls out every number correctly while touching 319 red lights. Top score of the workout. The drivers hope physical and mental fitness give them an advantage in the biggest and longest race of the year.
At 200 miles an hour, covering a football field in about a second, NASCAR drivers such as Carl Edwards must have lightning-fast reactions, and they must be sharp for more than 3 hours at a time.
What we want to do is to put your reaction time to the test.
This state-of-the-art visual motor assessment technology will test Edwards' quickness and visual agility. He'll have to call out random flashing numbers and track lights, all while being blasted by deafening noises that simulate race conditions.
3, 2, 1. Go! 87395 91780 88059.
Wow! On his first attempt at this difficult test, Carl's reaction times averaged 0.45 of a second.
That's actually kind of stressful. That's the kind of environment that we race in. There's a lot of noise. You're focusing on different things. You're having to verbalize something a lot of times about the car. So that's actually a really good test.
But NASCAR drivers must have more than just quick reaction times. They must maintain those reflexes for hours at a time. Edwards is known for his fitness, so before we give him another shot at the reaction test, we'll measure his aerobic capacity.
So we're off and running. We're at 87, and we're starting off around 39 watts.
Data reveals that the maximum amount of oxygen he can process in 1 minute is 65.7 milliliters per kilogram. That's the highest we've ever measured in our lab, and a level of cardiovascular fitness on par with elite endurance athletes like marathoners and cyclists. After this intense workout, we retest Edwards' reflexes. Go!
31707.
This time, he's more comfortable with the test.
36991.
And his outstanding aerobic fitness helps him maintain focus and improve his reaction times by 0.11 of a second. Shaving 0.11 of a second off a reaction time might not sound like much, but at 200 miles an hour, that sliver of time translates to about 32 feet, almost 2 car lengths. For ESPN Sports Science, I'm John Brinkus.